In the background you can see some random gameplay while I'm talking about making redeployside to PlanetSide 2 again. Pretty much everybody knows the problem. A big enemy circ just spawns in the spawn room, you get 90 plus enemies, just in 1 minute they crash you, and as soon they crashed and secured the location, they just redeploy to the next base, crash the next base, and that goes on and on and on. And so you have big outfits just spawning around, crashing positions, and there is no big fight coming up. So how to fix this issue? I think the best way is to implement a community spawn timer. This is like on a galaxy 20 seconds. So if a guy spawns in a galaxy, only 20 seconds later the next guy can spawn in a galaxy. So it's possible for a galaxy to spawn 3 people in the timeline of 1 minute. So you cannot instantly spawn a whole squad into a galaxy and drop it. This would make the galaxy a transport tool, but even if one is too late, he can just spawn into the galaxy. This would giving the galaxy the role of the transport tool and not the infantry bomber that it is right now. On a tech plant or some locations, of course, there are shorter spawn timer, like maybe 10 seconds or 5 seconds. And in general, on the last spawn point and in the whole area where you spawned the last time, you have no spawn time and no spawn delay. Or just let's say just the normal spawn delay and not the community spawn delay, which is working parallel to the normal one. So in a tech plant with 10 seconds, there could be in 60 seconds there would be 6 new people. So in a tech plant with only one spawn point, it would take 15 minutes to spawn 90 people. This way it would be much more important to use Sandra and Galaxy as transport tools and not only as spawn points. And on the same time it would increase the worth of multiple Sandra in a fight, because with multiple Sandra new people can spawn very fast in. And all the public guys would automatically come from different directions, because if one Sandra is occupied for like 2 minutes, they won't wait for this Sandra, but they will just spawn in the second Sandra or in the third Sandra, so you will have guys engaging from different locations. And as soon as they joined the fight, they can spawn on every other Sandra as we are used to do it right now. To reward teamplay and prevent squads from getting split up by the system, all squad members have their own queue on the position where the squad leader spawned the last time. So when, let's say, the timer is 10 seconds, so when the squad leader joins on a new position, he can always know after 120 seconds all of his squad will be here. This sounds a long time, but it is necessary. As a very important tool, the spawn beacon should keep his cooldown. So with a spawn beacon, a whole squad can drop instantly. But it doesn't count for the area spawns. So if you spawn on a spawn beacon and you die, you still have to wait the 10 or 20 seconds of the community delay if you want to spawn on a regular spawn point in that location. So the spawn beacon itself has no community delay, but it also doesn't count as transport tool. With this system, outfits can deny the transport in some locations, while on the same time a special squad will always get some entry and can do their job. To make this system enjoyable and not frustrating, you need 2 things. First, a really good display of how long it will take you to deploy on a particular position. For example, if you like to spawn on a tech plant and there stands 2 minutes 30, probably you move to the next position where you can spawn instantly and you drive a little bit, or just have to run a little bit longer. And second, you would need a travel mode where you can travel around the map without deploying and redeploying all the time. But it will take you time, so there stands probably 1, 2 or 3 minutes, like the same time as if you would deploy and redeploy all the time, and with the travel mode you can spawn in a particular base. Of course the community timer only counts in the last base where you finally spawn with the travel mode. But this is really necessary if you implement this system, because if you have a fight with 10 minutes queue and you have no spawn point available, this would be really frustrating. So travel mode is pretty much a must if you implement this system. I think this would be one of the best systems to just solve a lot of the PlanetSide 2 redeploy side problems. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Thank you for watching my video. Please check also out the linked stuff. Feel free to give me a like or share the video with your friends. So subscribe for my channel, because no matter how hard the fight will get, I'll be back.